There are people whose mere presence seems destined to make a difference, figures not born simply to exist, but to leave an indelible mark on the collective memory. And today, you are going to discover one of them. This is the story of a woman who has captured hearts across the world not only for her stunning beauty, but also for the burning passion with which she embraces every step of her life. If you're someone who values effort, authentic talent, and inspiring journeys, I invite you to stay until the end, leave a like, and join this community that recognizes art in all its forms. Born on July 3, 1999, in the ever-vibrant state of Mississippi, United States, this renowned model and actress entered the world surrounded by the love of a hardworking middle-class family, an environment simple, devoid of luxury, but rich in strong values, mutual respect, and a work ethic that would shape her character from the earliest years. Even as a child, it was clear she possessed a unique spark, a special glow that lit up those around her, an artistic sensitivity she could neither hide nor contain. Those who knew her in childhood remember her as an energetic little girl, always in motion, constantly inventing something new, dancing in the middle of the living room, creating spontaneous choreographies driven by a passion that seemed to arise from the very core of her soul. Her love for dance was no mere hobby, it was a natural extension of who she was, a language she used when words were not enough. From a young age, she took dance lessons, eagerly participated in school performances, local contests, and every community event where she could move to the rhythm of music. If stories like these move and inspire you, consider subscribing, because here we celebrate those who dare to dream big. But her hunger for art didn't stop there. She was also drawn to theater, to performance, to that magical ability to transform into someone else on stage or in front of a camera. As the years passed, her commitment to the performing arts deepened. There wasn't a summer she didn't attend a workshop, nor an afternoon she didn't spend practicing, reading, learning, improving. While many of her peers played without much concern, she was already forging, step by step, the path to an extraordinary destiny. But don't think it was all easy. Like every success story, there were doubts, obstacles, moments when it seemed her efforts weren't enough, when recognition seemed far off. Yet her perseverance was unbreakable, her faith in herself, her greatest driving force. If you've ever felt your dreams were distant, remember that great journeys like this one also began with uncertainty. And for that reason alone, it's worth leaving a comment with what this story awakens in you. Because deep down, we all share that desire to transcend. In 2022, at just 23 years old, this young artist decided to take a bold turn in her life and begin her career in the entertainment industry. A complex, competitive, demanding, and often misunderstood world, but one in which she found her place with a speed that left critics and fans alike speechless. Her debut was anything but ordinary. Her first appearance in front of the camera wasn't just a display of physical beauty, it was pure confidence, female empowerment, and a presence that pierced the screen and remained etched in the viewer's memory. Those early clips, still remembered by many, revealed an artist who didn't need to fake anything. Everything about her was authenticity, dedication, and an intensity few can reach. Since then, her rise has been unstoppable. In just a few years, she has been nominated for several major awards in her category, which is an enormous achievement considering how recently she entered the industry. And it's no coincidence. Her professionalism, her attention to detail, her ability to adapt to different filming styles, and above all, her emotional connection with the audience have been key to positioning herself as one of the most striking revelations in recent times. If you believe, too, that talent transcends formats, share this clip with someone who values art in all its forms. Because a journey like this deserves to be known by many more people. But what truly makes this famous model unique is what lies beyond the cameras. Because yes, she shines in her field, but she's also a person with a life rich in hobbies and personal passions that make her even more captivating. Far from the sets, she finds joy in something as simple and profound as reading a good book. Her love for literature has been a constant in her life, a habit she maintains even during the busiest moments of her schedule. Reading helps her reflect, imagine, and stay grounded when fame and the noise of success threaten to cloud her essence. And as if that weren't enough, she's also a passionate gamer. Yes, you heard right. She spends hours playing online video games, connecting with players from around the globe, enjoying virtual battles and strategic challenges that feed her mind with the same intensity her artistic projects feed her soul. This fascinating duality between public sensuality and private tenderness is precisely what has turned her into a global phenomenon. Her social media following continues to grow, and every post generates thousands of reactions, comments, and tokens of affection from fans who admire not only her beauty, but also her authenticity, humility, and relatability. If you're part of that community that sees beyond the surface, tell us in the comments what you love most about her story. Because together we are building a space where respect and admiration are celebrated. And when we talk about the future, we couldn't be more excited. Experts in the field are already calling her one of the most promising figures of her generation. Some say she is destined to become an icon, not just for her talent, but for her work ethic, versatility, and constant reinvention. New doors are beginning to open, offers to act in more traditional formats, to venture into production, even to launch her own product line or write her memoirs. The possibilities are endless when the heart beats as strongly as hers. Her evolution is living proof that beauty without soul does not transcend, but beauty with purpose, with intelligence, with sensitivity, is capable of moving mountains. And as her story continues to unfold, her influence shows no sign of slowing down. She's now being invited to participate in panels about women in media, advocating for more inclusivity and representation. She's using her platform to support causes she believes in, from mental health awareness to access to education for young girls in underserved communities. These actions, quiet yet powerful, reveal a side of her that goes beyond the spotlight, a heart rooted in compassion and an unwavering sense of purpose. Her fans are not just admirers, they're inspired individuals who see in her the reflection of their own dreams. Each milestone she reaches becomes a beacon for those who walk uncertain paths, reminding them that greatness begins with belief. Every step she takes reaffirms that talent backed by heart, passion, and consistency can truly change lives. So if you haven't yet, now is the perfect time to subscribe. Because here, we'll continue to follow closely the next steps of an artist who never stops growing, who refuses to settle, who inspires. From her humble roots in Mississippi to her rise to global stardom, this is the story of a woman who believed in herself when no one else did, who defied expectations, who transformed her passion into an unstoppable career, and who still has so much more to give. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If it moved you, inspired you, or taught you something new today, leave a like, share this clip with someone who needs a little light on their path, and turn on the bell so you don't miss any story like this one. Because as long as there are people brave enough to dream, there will always be something wonderful to tell.